Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Neil and welcome to episode 5 of Which Random Configuration Can Jump the Farthest on the Car Jump Arena. Incredible support on the series so far. Each video is well over 100,000 views, which is pretty crazy for my channel. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying the series. But you know what? I enjoy making them. But yeah, real quick refresher, if you're new to the series, I have a little random config button here, and we have well over 3,000 configurations in my game right now. So we'll randomize the config, we'll jump it off the car jump arena. Wherever it lands, that's how many points you get, but you have the opportunity to get 50 extra points if you make it into the pool. It doesn't matter how you get there, if you bounce, you roll, whatever, if you make it into the pool, that's 50 extra points. And I'm going to list every score from every car into a Google spreadsheet, which you can check out down below. And if you're looking at the spreadsheet, you realize there's no episode 1 cars in there. It's just because I haven't had the chance to add them yet. I didn't have the spreadsheet when I started the series, but I will get to it eventually. But yeah, click that link down below. It's pretty interesting, I think. But anyway, here we go with the first configuration. This is this sets the tone of the episode, so you always hope it's something good. But let's see. Here we go. Ooh, a Bartow Police. Okay, I think this is, yes, a fall gym classic here. But how fast is it? Let's find out. No, nothing about this screams police vehicle to me. I guess it's more of like an undercover. Very slidey. It's not slow, though. Already up to 100 miles an hour. Not bad at all. 160. And we're about to leave the ramp at about 174 miles an hour. Pretty good launch past the 300, around 340, maybe 350. We'll call that 345 meters. Now the car's in pretty good shape, so let's see if we can kind of guide this thing into the pool, but we have no steering. Oh no! Into the wall we go, exploding on impact, unfortunately. I don't know what happened there. I think one of the tires got bent and exploded at the same time because I just could not steer this thing at all. We probably could have used the extra 50 points, but what are you going to do? Still a pretty cool car, though. Again, I don't... Oh, there's the lights right there. I'm stupid. Okay. They're not exactly obvious, you know. Anyway, here we go. Random config time. Let's do it. Simplified... Really? Okay, this one's going to be slow. So if you don't know what this is the kind of simplified geometry version of a D series, the one that just drives around the map when you have traffic turned on. I imagine, yeah, the interior is basically nothing, just very basic shapes. So this is basically a stock D series, so not going to be the fastest. So while we're going down the hill, I want to ask, how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? I went to Des Moines, Iowa for the Red Bull Soapbox event. If any of you guys were there, let me know. It was a ton of fun, man. Just 4 hours of watching people absolutely wreck themselves.
Load here, great looking craft here. That looks very, very cool. It's a video game. They're going right at you. We got a lot of speed.
Couldn't be more fun than that. Anyway, 142-ish miles an hour at the end here. We are not going to actually we're like lifting. What is happening? 400. Past the 400. What did we just catch lift there? 410. And we'll call that right around 420 meters. I am flabbergasted. What just happened there? We caught lift is what happened, but my goodness. Oh, we're going to skip across the water too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this hasn't happened to me yet. We're like caught on the edge of the pool. Are we in the pool though? Where's the water line? No, we're not. We're not touching the water. Oh no. We're going to lose out on the 50 points because we were too light. Apparently we skipped across the pond here. I mean, to be fair, there's a bumper and stuff in the pool, but the car, the engine, the main car is not in the water. We're not getting the 50 points. Oh no. Oh, that's tough. And you know, another conundrum I just realized here. I know it's a very small chance of this happening, but if I do roll something that we have done already, I don't really know in the moment if I've already done it. So if that happens, that we do get a few repeats, I'm just going to put the higher of the 2 scores. I think that makes sense. But yeah, this sucks. We really could have used that as 50 extra. We had a good launch already. 50 points would have been butter. But, oh, that kind of sucks. I feel bad for the Simplified Traffic D series, don't you? Anyway, it's time to re-roll here. Here we go. Give us something quick. The I-Series Sleeper. Okay, it's a sleeper. We do have a NOS tank, so this thing should go pretty darn far. We got a wing, albeit a small one in the back. But I feel like anything could help us. And, yeah, it's pretty cut down on the inside. No cloth on the, the doors here. And this thing is very fast. My goodness. Nearly 200 miles an hour. 220. Beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Past the 600. Nearly to the 7. What's it going to be? 670. We'll call it 678. And exploding on impact. Now, can we get this thing into the pool for good measure? Oh, I think we're just barely going to miss out. Just a little bit to the right. But I don't know if that's going to matter. That is a very strong launch. I think the lift is helping us out today. That's for sure. Especially with that D series. I still can't get over how insane that actually was. But there we go. Beautiful launch from the ETKI sleeper build. Trunk still works. Can it shut though? No, it cannot. Oops. All right, some pretty strong contenders already. Let's randomize again because we're on a good streak so far. Okay, 900 series Policia. This is actually a mod. But yeah, it's a police car, so it should be fairly fast. Let's turn this off completely. There we go. We don't need it. That's 2 police cars in the same video. I'm just realizing that. But yeah, this thing's pretty quick, man. Beautiful. 140, 50, 60. Can we get to 200? It's going to be close. 193, I think I think I saw 194 at the peak of our speed. But there we go. Another one getting caught by the lift. Beautiful. 500. Past the 600. Let's see where it makes contact. 6. There's 610. That's about 615, I would say, right? Yeah. And we are still going pretty straight. Do we have enough momentum to bring it into the pool? It's going to be close, but I think we're going to do it. We caught on fire for a second there right at the end. But it was we got a lot of sleeping with the fishes. But I don't need that many. But yeah, the brakes were red hot on that. Did you see that? Immediately quenched by the sweet nectar of the Car Jump Arena swimming pool. Beautiful. I'm kind of nervous because we're getting some pretty hard hitters already. But I don't know. Something tells me we're going to go on a streak of just the slowest things you've ever seen in your life. But here we go. Random config. Rock Basher, Rock Bouncer. Okay, this is just a stock car, I think, in the game, right? Not the most aerodynamic vehicle in the world, though. That's that's one thing you can say about it. I don't even know how fast this is. We got the no texture seats. That's pretty cool as well. Love it. Oh! Wait, is this a car just built into the... I don't know. I don't see if... there's no license plate on this, so I can't see if it's a Fall Gym original or not. But it's pretty quick. A little hard to keep in a straight line. But we did it. 160. Nicely done. Okay, so this one... Oh! Not as aerodynamic. We're going to end up on our lid here. 250. 270. And where are we actually hitting here? Okay, we'll call that 278. So not the best, but we're just gonna skid all the way down on our roof, aren't we? Can we still make it to the pool though? If the engine still runs, we can just drive in. Technically, we might not need to though. We can just bounce our way in. We barely made it, but we did make it. There we go. So there's an extra 50 points for the Rock Bouncer. Beautiful. Not a super great launch, but that's kind of to be expected. This was not made for that at all. It's literally made just to climb up rocks, not launch it off a massive ramp. So for what it is, it was pretty good. All righty, here we go. No, we haven't had a terrible car yet, actually. So let's hope for a terrible one. No, I'm just kidding. But here we go. This one looks insane. What did it say? Bastion, Fall Gym, something. Is this a drag car? Yeah, I think this one was it. That's the drag tires on this thing. So, and it's the special edition. So, I'm expecting something monstrous here, and I can already tell this thing's quick. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 200 miles an hour. 215. 220. Straight as a board through the air. 551. 551. Not bad. And I think we're going to make it to the pool. We are coming in pretty hot, though. Beautiful. That was kind of satisfying watching that thing just slowly skip across the water. That is about as good of a car jump arena launch as you can ask for. I mean, we did get pretty much destroyed on the landing, but not so much that we can't steer this thing where we need it to go. And we got exactly where we needed to go. That was a pretty solid performance from the Bastion Special Edition. And randomize, what do we got? D-Series drag version. Oh, yes, sir. I will take that every day of the week. We're going to get a lot of fall gems, by the way. It's just the nature of this series, just because the sheer number of configs he's made is absolutely insane. It's in the thousands. That's insane. But if you guys have any suggestions for other mod packs you want to add on to this series that you'd like to see, let me know down below in the comments. The ones I have right now are Fall Gems and Sequoia's car packs here. So if you have any other ones you'd like to see, leave them down below. Anyway, here we go. Drag car on the car jump arena. A recipe for success if we can keep it in a straight line all the way down and the engine does not explode. 200 miles an hour. Beautiful, beautiful. Good launch. Good straight launch here. Past the 500 and 520. We'll call that 527, give or take. Pretty good, but we are out of control. No power. Can we still get it in there, though? Yes! Okay. That was not looking good there for a second. I think we got a good bounce off the wall because everything to me was indicating that we were just going to bounce off the wall into a... God knows where. What is happening here? The water physics are a little weird in beamng.drive, if you couldn't tell. There you go. Pretty good launch, man. Let's move right along into the next configurations. 800 series stanced wagon 3. Ooh. This does not seem like a good fit for the car jump arena. It looks ridiculous. Love it. It's awesome. But this thing's going to explode on impact. Oh, it's a little slidey, too. Love the wagon, though. Yeah, it's not the quickest vehicle we've checked out today, but it's still getting up there. 164 miles an hour. And past the 300. Nice. 325. And somehow the tires didn't instantly explode off the car. And can we steer it? Oh, and somehow it didn't get too slowed down by the sand. There we go. 50 points for the stanced wagon. When I do this to my ETK wagon, probably not. But if this is your thing, I mean, that's pretty cool. I like it. Alrighty. Give me something crazy. Absolutely absurd. The Moonhawk Drift. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that tells me this is probably going to be very hard to control down the hill. Oh, God. Burned a lot of rubber right there. Here we go. Just try to keep it straight. Oh, I'm already fighting this thing. How fast does it go, though? Love the tail lights on it, though. That's pretty cool. It's pretty quick. 195, nearly 200 miles an hour in a drift vehicle. Not bad. So this would be a pretty good launch. 400. 455. Well, actually, that's probably closer to 456. We'll call it 456. And we have no control over it. Oh, goodness gracious. Into the barriers we go. A nice date with the barrier, as some other racing YouTubers would say. Man, this does not look good. Did we not have a roll cage in there? Oh, man. Oh, goodness. You're supposed to save me, barrier. Hold on. I got to see what this looks like. Oh, man. Oh, you know. You might be okay in there. The steering wheel would be a problem, though. It's going like, hold on, right into your crotch. I mean, right into it. Youch. All right, I think we have time for a couple more. So give me some good ones, almighty beings of the random configurator mod. What is that? Sunburst baby driver. That isn't a sunburst. Did I break something? Hold on, let's re-roll here. Okay, we're sideways. But we have an F4 car. An aggressive one, whatever that means. All right, let's get that straight. Now, is this going to go straight down into the ground or fly into space? It's really one or the other. There's no real in between here. Well, let's see how fast we can get this monster going. I'm a little scared of what's about to happen here. Here we go, about 156 miles an hour and straight down. We're gonna get a hell of a bounce here, though. Where did we actually hit? It was like around here somewhere, wasn't it? I'll have to go back and look at the footage. But it wasn't great, so you know it's not super important. You'll see it in the spreadsheet. But here we go. We're about to take flight, baby. Yes. This does not count at all, but it's still cool, man. Oh, beautiful. Can we make it to the pool, though? Not like 50 points is going to help us. No, we're not. No, we're not. But you know what? I'm going to do that again, actually, just because I want to see where we actually landed. And I think it's just funny to see it kind of slowly float up into the sky like that. All right, here we go. And around 70, I think is what it was. But just look at that bounce. I can kind of affect it in the air, too. Past the 500. Around 550, and then you blow up. Yeah, we're not making it to the pool with that amount of momentum, unfortunately. Still pretty awesome, though. I was hoping that would pop up in this video. Beautiful. Okay, so one more roll. Give us something good. What is that? The Pessima Ricer. Giant wing. Briefcase on the top. Is there anything in here? No, there's not, of course. It's not very fast either, unfortunately. But hey, it kind of looks cool if you're into this type of thing. That's about all I have to say about that. How far can she fly, though? Maybe it'll surprise us. 160, yes! You could see us catch the wind a little bit there, so that's going to give us a pretty good launch. Past the 400, around 410. On the dot. Beautiful. Car's in pretty good shape because it was a very slow descent down. We were going very fast, though. Uh-oh. Doesn't matter. Bump our snoot on the end of the pool. Ended up right where we needed to be. So, you know, nothing crazy. But I think that's a pretty good way to end the episode. But for now, it's time to meet you guys over at the winner's circle to see who the top dog of today's episode was and check out the overall results. I'll see you there. Alrighty, so here is the winner, the 900 series Polizia. Kind of a surprising result, if I'm being honest with you. It seems like a pretty basic kind of car to come out on top, but this thing got a total of 675 points. This thing flew 615 meters. Pretty insane, actually. That puts it in 7th place overall. Still nowhere close to that dragster from the last episode. I don't know if anything is going to beat that, but I guess we'll just have to find out now, won't we? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.